A few hours ago, Yeon-Seok truly loves Chae Soo-Bin as he accidentally confirms this. If you like your K-drama romance served with a side of real-life curiosity, buckle up, because what started as a casual line on a talk show may have turned into one of those embarrassingly adorable, did he mean to say that, moments. On the program Yubari Talkbari, a short exchange has fans doing the math, holding hands across continents, and drafting fanfiction in their heads. The clip we're discussing shows two takes of the same theme: how long it's been since Yeon-Seok and Chae Soo-Bin last met. One caption in the clip bluntly reads, "Actually, it hasn't been that long since we last met. We just met about 3 to 4 months ago." Another overlay adds the subtle clarification, "Last time we met publicly was about 4 months ago." Little differences in phrasing, huge differences in heartbeats. Now, why is that adorable? Because in the world of celebrity small talk, 3 to 4 months can mean anything from "we literally had coffee last week" to "we teleported through a time vortex." The way our leading man, let's affectionately call him Mr. Don sought for dramatic flair, answered left viewers smirking. To one guest he says, "We just met about 3 to 4 months ago," and to another, he laments that it's been such a long time. The contradiction is tiny and human, and that's exactly the fuel romance rumors are made of. Is he being coy, playful, forgetful in the most charming way? Fans are having a field day. Here's the thing, there's subtlety, and then there's deliberate misdirection. Some eagle-eyed viewers think Yeon-Seok might have been purposely sending mixed signals, maybe to preserve a tiny shard of privacy, maybe to keep the mood light, or maybe because he simply loves the reaction he gets when a room collectively leans in. A particularly cheeky reading suggests he intentionally labeled the meeting 3 to 4 months to throw anyone watching off the scent. And honestly, if you're trying to hide a rom-com level secret, admitting "we met a few months ago" is the perfect half-truth. Not a lie, not really a confession, but just confessional enough to make the internet explode politely. Romanticism aside, let's be transparent. This post contains speculation. The snippets of conversation and on-screen captions we've used here, such as, "Actually, it hasn't been that long since we last met. We just met about 3 to 4 months ago," and "last time we met publicly was about 4 months ago," are drawn from video clips that are circulating, and yes, a number of Korean news and fan sites are currently sharing the same footage. We have not independently verified every claim in those posts, and the tone of our write-up is intentionally playful. Consider this a warm invitation to enjoy the moment with us, not a verdict from a detective with a badge. If romance is measured in small gestures, the way someone chooses their words, the affectionate pause before a sentence, the casual correction that becomes the subject of 40,000 comments, then this exchange is peak cozy. Imagine two actors who know each other's rhythm so well that even a minor time discrepancy becomes shorthand for something tender. Whether Yeon-Seok was being deliberately evasive, comically forgetful, or subtly flirtatious, the result is the same. Viewers went, "Ah," then, "huh," and then dove into delicious speculation. For the analytical romantics among you, here's a playful poll inspired directly by the clip and by the way Mr. Don Sot seems to redefine a long time on a whim. Pick the answer that best explains the mystery. A, 1 day apart yet feels like 3 autumns. His internal sense of time is dramatically poetic. B, smoke screen, he intentionally planted ambiguity to distract from something. C, A or B, could be either poetic time or a smokescreen. D, both A and B, he's poetic and strategic. A man of many delightful layers. Fans who love a good slow burn romance have been keeping a careful scrapbook of moments that, taken together, look a lot like the breadcrumbs of something more than friendship. There are the on-camera flourishes, the way they production beats, and more like private jokes shared in public, and the gentle, unforced physical contact, a hand on the forearm, a guiding touch at the small of the back that keeps popping up in behind-the-scenes clips. To watchers attuned to chemistry, those micro-movements add up. They're the same kind of nonverbal punctuation that turns ordinary conversation into something charged. Then there are the timing cues that make fan sleuths' hearts race, overlapping schedules, posts that vanish and reappear, And sightings in the same neighborhood or cafe around the same dates. Casual coincidences, sure, but when a pattern builds, an actor spotted leaving a private dinner not long after a co-star's late-night Instagram story, for instance. People start to read between the lines. Add in moments when they correct each other gently or finish each other's sentences during interviews, and the narrative gains a sweetness that's hard to ignore. Equally compelling to fans is how third-party sources treat them, fellow castmates who tease them on variety shows, or staff who seem unusually protective of off-camera interactions. When colleagues smile knowingly or stage playful ship moments on set, audiences often interpret that as a clue that folks who work closely with them sense something genuine. Behind-the-scenes footage where assistants whisper and cameras deliberately cut away can also create the impression of a cultivated privacy, which, paradoxically, fuels public curiosity and romance-themed speculation. Of course, it's crucial to remember that chemistry on-screen and secrecy off-camera don't equal a confirmed relationship. They're signs that invite interpretation. These bits of evidence are the sort fans and entertainment blogs use to build a hopeful storyline, a consistent pattern of warmth, timing, and protective modesty that reads romantically. Take it as you would any delightful cliffhanger, evidence enough to daydream about coupling, but not proof. Enjoy the romantic vibe, but keep a gentle skepticism until either star confirms anything themselves. No matter what the truth behind all the playful hints and subtle moments may be, one thing is certain: Yeon-Seok and Chae Soo-Bin shine beautifully whenever they're together. Fans can only wish that their bond, whether as friends or something deeper, continues to grow with warmth and respect. Their natural chemistry has already gifted audiences countless sweet memories, and it's only fair to hope that this positive energy follows them in both their careers and personal lives. Looking ahead, many are cheering for the day when these two reunite in a new project, a drama, a film, or even a variety show, where their synergy can once again light up the screen. Until then, supporters everywhere will keep rooting for their success, hoping their connection remains strong, and anticipating the moment we can all fall in love with their partnership all over again. Finally, if you enjoyed this little dive into cozy ambiguity, please support the place where we cheer for the small, sweet, and slightly suspiciously romantic moments in celebrity life. We'll keep sharing clips, translations, and our best guesses, always with a wink and a reminder. Browse with a pinch of skepticism and a whole lot of heart, love, laughter, and speculative shipping. From our channel to you.